Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about my wish list and something very important that is happening for Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 game tomorrow. If you enjoy, feel free to drop a like. I do want to mention I am a brand new fan of the Warhammer universe and I never played Space Marine 1, so this is what I've been given in terms of information and what I've seen other fans talk about, and trying to make up some sort of list of what I would like to see, judging from the experts like you guys and your information. So let me know, as always, in the comment section, are you getting this game? I have already pre-ordered mine. I have done a video about that, explaining why. But June the 20th is, of course, tomorrow, and it is a pretty big deal for anyone like me and you clicking on this video for quite a reason. Now, the developers are bringing out new information regarding Space Marine 2. They're going to be showing off a bunch new content, a bunch new information regarding the single player, the battle passes, the future of the game in terms of DLCs and transactions, the multiplayer, the co-op. It is going to be action-packed, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to be bringing out in store to show us on their live stream. So Space Marine 2 is a very hyped up game right now, and for good reason. I am super excited to get my hands on my very first Warhammer 40,000 game, believe it or not. This is going to be my first Warhammer game I've ever played, and I cannot wait. It looks incredible. I've seen a lot of people hype it up. I've joined a Discord server regarding Warhammer now as well. I am super on board with this, and my wish list moving forward for this game is a couple of things. Now, judging from what people have said, the game has and will be having a 6 versus 6 game mode for the multiplayer. Now, don't get me wrong, I think 6 versus 6 is a okay number to start off with, but seeing what other people have said and seeing other people's opinions about the game multiplayer being 6 versus 6, apparently they would like to see it a bit more than that. Maybe 8 versus 8, 12 versus 12. I don't know what would be a suitable number for it because I've never played Space Marine 1. But judging from other games I have played that have multiplayer, I think a higher number would always be a win. More players, more fun, more destruction. You can never go wrong with that. Now, I feel like 6 versus 6 will be the starting game mode. There's no way that's going to be the only thing they bring out, in my opinion. I don't know if they'll show any more game modes tomorrow on the developers' presentation and their live stream, but I feel like having more numbers in terms of players versus player, maybe like I said, 8 versus 8 would have been really cool to see. I feel like they might actually bring out another game mode for that eventually. Maybe a 12 versus 12. I don't know. But that is the first thing I would like to see, is a potentially more multiplayer game modes instead of just the one. I'm pretty sure they're going to be adding more multiplayer game modes, and I cannot wait to see how they handle that. Now, moving forward, of course, this game, believe it or not, does not have any microtransactions in terms of the in-game shop. There is no in-game shop whatsoever, and I think that is a huge, huge win for us lot. I think that is fantastic. Not many games do that these days, and I think it's going to be huge. And the reason why I bring this up is because I would love to see a bunch of customizations, armor pieces in terms of helmets, gauntlets, chest pieces, everything that you can unlock in the game itself. Now, as we all are aware from the information that has been shared on the in the internet for the past couple of weeks, we are aware that this is going to be an option. You can customize your own Ultramarine in terms of your armor and everything like that, even your weapon skins as well. So I feel like having the opportunity to really deep dive into the customization is going to be really fun for someone like me that has never played a Warhammer game in his life. I've seen gameplay. I've recently got into it, but I've never played a game, and I feel like customization should be a sense of freedom where you can mix and match the colors and add different decals and stickers and weapon skins and stuff. I think it's going to be really, really awesome if the list of all of that stuff is going to be big. I feel like the customizations in this game should be not endless, but it should be big, in my opinion. I think that is going to be a great way for people to make their own Ultramarine, to make them feel like they are part of the game in their own way. I think that's going to be huge going forward. So another thing on my wish list would have to be the co-op missions, and hopefully they expand on it in the future. Now, I have played a couple of games before that have co-op missions, and they can be quite capped at how many you can do, and it's not as long as the story, and I'm not expecting it to be. I'm just hoping that the co-op missions will be continued later on down the line. Now, obviously, a lot of people are looking forward to multiplayer, a lot of people are looking forward to the single player, but I feel like the co-op is also going to be really, really fun to just hop on with a couple of your friends and just have a laugh, enjoy the missions, tear up some enemies, and just have a good time forming your own miniature team of Ultramarines and just going ham. I think that co-op is going to be awesome, and I would love to see them expand on it more in the future. More missions and the diversity of missions, whether it's capture the flag, go defend one of the points, kill the boss as a squad or as a solo in the single player. I don't know what the missions are like. Again, I've never played the game before, a Warhammer game before, but I would imagine those kind of missions will be in the game, and it's exciting news. So I cannot wait to see this game drop. It is going to be a lot of fun, and I will be playing it the entire week as soon as it drops, because I am actually off work that week, so it's going to be really, really fun. Moving forward, of course, another thing on my wish list for this brand new game would have to be the amount of content that it delivers on. Now, as a lot of people have been raising the point, there's going to be no, in-game shop for Space Marine 2. It is a major thing for a lot of us, and a lot of people have been discussing how are they going to make their money. How are they going to, make money from the game if there's no in-game currency or anything to buy? Now, there are DLCs and other separate things they have discussed. I'm sure they're going to be discussing it more tomorrow, June the 20th. But I feel like having more content for the game and just keeping it fresh is the main thing. I have heard a lot of Space Marine 1 fans talk about the game back then still being playable with the multiplayer, because it's just fun. It's endless. Even came out 11, 12 years ago. I don't know when the game came out, so please do let me know in the comments when Space Marine 1 came out, but I would love to see this game have the lifeline Space Marine 1 is having to this day. And as far as I know, Space Marine 1 came out a long time ago, and people are still playing it. So I would love to see this game's content just go absolutely ham, and I really, really hope for the developer's sake and for the players' sake and us fans that it does well. I have high expectations for Space Marine 2, and for good reason. The trailers look great, the gameplay looks crisp. There's obviously different editions of the game as well. A lot of people are talking about the Battle Pass, which we'll get to in a second, and Season Pass. And it's going to be really interesting to see how far this game can go in terms of how many lifelines it can, live up to, and how long it can stay alive for. And I have really, really high hopes for this game because it looks incredible. So my final point of the video is on my wish list of things for Space Marine 2 would have to be the Season Pass being worth it. Now, obviously with Season Passes, there are a lot of different things that they could throw in there. There's a lot of different things they might not throw in, but I just want it to be something that the players look forward to trying out themselves, and something that new players like me can hop on and go, oh my god, this looks incredible. I want to aim for that, I love it when games bring out customizations that are, proper badass. They look fantastic, and I'm no doubt I think this game is going to do exactly that in the game itself. Now, a lot of people have spoken about this main point being that everything in the game will be unlockable, which I think is amazing. So having that with the Season Pass, I think it's going to be really, really interesting to see how they actually balance the two out. Now, a lot of things obviously will just be customization. Nothing will be, you know, beneficial. This armor piece is going to give you more health. This armor piece is going to give you more damage. There's nothing like that. That is completely separate, and I'm sure they'll be breaking down all of that, you know, skill tree, the multiplayer, the level up system in tomorrow's live stream. So that is my wish list for Space Marine 2, June the 20th, tomorrow. Be sure you be there. And it is going to be awesome. They're going to be live streaming some brand new footage of the game. They're going to be showing brand new information about Space Marine 2. And honestly, September the 9th could not come any sooner. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm super excited. And I really hope that this game does well, because I think it looks amazing. And as a brand new fan of the community, I have picked my faction and my chapter. I am a Dark Angels fan, believe it or not. Let me know what your chapters are down below in the comment section. Let me know as well, like I said, if you are getting Space Marine 2. And be sure to check out the live stream that they're doing tomorrow. Wherever that is. It might be on YouTube, might be on Twitch. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. And thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.